Alright. Okay. So, as you guys can see from the title, we did do a infinite leaderboard run with a few people. The units will be on screen right now, but I'll talk about my own. So for my units, what I used was obviously I used Akaza versus Rengoku, or AVR for short. Alucard, Kurumi, Sid, Mob, and Dimple. The units that have relics is uh my AVR and my Dimple. But yeah, anyway, it's gonna do for me. My mic wasn't recording during the footage because I don't know why. OBS is just such a bitch, and you have to fucking plug your mic. You have to unplug your mic and plug it back in. But I didn't realize that while I was recording, that my audio wasn't recording. I probably should test it beforehand, but I didn't because I thought it was working. So yeah, anyway. On to me doing a voiceover for the recording. Yeah. You guys are gonna have it. I'm sorry I have to do voiceover next time when I stream the next I'll in. It will not be a voiceover, it will be done normally. So yeah. I'll cut to the video now. Footage. Editing may cut now. Thank you. Alright, so a lot of this run, by the way, we're 204. I was trying to start recording, but we already used 2 news before this, I'm pretty sure. And I think we used one at wave like 220 or maybe 210. I could be wrong. Actually, no, we used one at 210. That's when we used one. We used one at 210, I'm pretty sure. Which we'll get into. I'll get into explaining that, but yeah. From waves, like, fuck, I don't know. Shit. I gotta watch. I'm watching this one. I'm also voicing over so I know what I'm talking about because I don't want to just be like, oh, here's what happened, then I say the wrong shit. So I'm watching, well, I voice over because my mic wasn't recording. During stream it will. I'll make sure it does. Anyway, I pop my ability here. And it's 1 hour 37 minutes and almost 138 minutes is when I pop my ability. To by the way, my mod didn't have a curse. Now I do, so we could get a better run because of that. I don't think we're gonna beat the run that we currently have, just off that difference alone, but it will definitely help. So yeah, okay. Let's skip over to like wave like 210 because I feel like 210 was kind of where stuff gets a little hard. So we're gonna skip to 210 here. We had a Mahito obviously this wave. You obviously have Mahito that wave, right? And Mahito, well, Mahito, he's a bitch, right? Because he has there's a couple things about him that makes him really, really hard to deal with, and the main thing about him that's really hard to try to deal with is the second form, right? So obviously, if we skip here, we have Mahito. I don't know which wave I turned on auto skip because I know I turned on auto skip. All right, so I was not during waves 204 to 210. I believe I turned on 211, so I believe it's next wave. But yeah, we do kill him here. I think Miwa does pop his nuke. I think he just didn't say he popped it. And we were like nuke because I said, oh yeah, Mahito has a transformation, so we will need the nuke, which is true. You have to nuke Mahito. He has a transformation. There's no way you're killing him without a nuke. Well, I mean, you possibly could actually. If I had Crusader Lelouch, we could have gotten even further than this. By the way, I just didn't have him, and I still don't have him at the time of recording this. But yeah. So a lot of the run was just us kind of just trying to survive as much as possible. About stuff. Obviously, Morito is probably the hardest boss in this entire thing, along with Hinami, because Hinami has the overshield, which is super, super, super annoying. And then Morito has a second form. So, and then, Skids is like, oh, turn on auto skip. Should maybe turn on auto skip so we get an extra wave or something. At this point, I turned it on. I never turned it back off. I just kept it on for the entire run. So, yeah, as you guys can see here, I turned on auto skip back on. I had it off because I was like, oh, we might struggle a little bit. No. We're like, oh, let's turn it back on. Because it was like, oh, I might not survive this. So I'm like, okay, I'll turn on auto skip. You can read the chat if you want. If you want to know kind of what they're saying and kind of what I was also saying in this run. Obviously, I was also talking, but my mic wasn't picking up. So kind of dud deal there. It kind of sucks, but hey, it is what it is. But yeah, we killed Mahito, I believe, due to a nuke. He almost hit the base as well. Look how close he was. So yeah, this was pretty This is what I thought we were gonna lose. I was like, oh, we're gonna lose here, type shit, because the boss is getting super close to the base. Luckily, we win, beat the boss, so we're alive for another, like 12, like another couple ways. I was like, oh, we're gonna die soon, right? Because like look at our post again. I'm like, oh, we're gonna die soon. We're fine. We're fine. Like for the next like 12 waves, right? I was like, oh, we're gonna die soon, right? You know, I kind of take that. Anyway, nothing really important happens now, right? You know, like the waves 211 to 214. I don't think anything really happens where we have any close moments. So we're gonna go to like, let's see here. Which way do we actually start struggling a bit on? 217. We have they're starting to get a bit close again, but that's about it really on that wave. Okay, 217. They're actually getting pretty close. And I was like, okay, also, you guys can read the chat, you know. I was like, oh, Santa let me out my aloe card. I think I sent out like 216 or something like that. Meanwhile, came back, he's like, how we still alive, gang? Lol. And then obviously Slim was like, oh, did you use a nuke? I'm pretty sure he did use a nuke. Just never said, but yeah. Then we have, I was, okay. I changed my aloe card to strongest on 218. And then I changed it back a little later when I realized I was starting to get a little close. So I changed it back to first. Then we had 219. 219, nothing really important happened here. And then, well, I did type in chat saying, oh, you know, I'm recording the entire run, or majority of the run, in case it doesn't register or whatever. Yada, yada, yada. It did register, by the way. I'll probably have a screenshot of where we got at the end of the video. If you guys want to know where we placed, we actually placed above Acer. But Acer did a duo run. So if he gets another person, he's going to be passing us 100%. But granted, it's Azer. He's the biggest sweat in this fucking game. I don't care. As long as we beat him for even like a second, I'm happy. Right? This is what we got to. We got to 220. That's where we got to. And then lost. Obviously, we beat that because we're a former team. But yeah, the only change I could really do to my team is just remove the Crusader Sid and replace it with the Lush, which I don't think I mentioned during the team comp or team loadout thing. But yeah, everyone's loadout should be in that as well, alongside mine. And then we're like, oh, should we skip? And because it's like, because we're like, oh, we know we're dying here, you know, so like I already have my auto skip on, so it's like, okay, cool, whatever, it's not gonna match me. So yeah, we're at 220. We beat this boss, by the way. We think they were thinking we are gonna lose. I was like, oh, we might lose too. Like I was like, oh, we probably will lose here actually. Like we 221, or like 222. I was not thinking we were gonna get 223, like we did actually in the run here. But yeah, 221. Units were getting pretty close again, so I popped mob again there on that wave, and that's kind of the important thing that really happened. And we also killed the boss, I believe, this wave, or it was 222. And then we're like, oh, and then Skids was like, check media for first place. First place was 241. The second, I don't know what second place is, but yeah, first place was 241. We do beat the boss on the way 221. Took about a wave to kill the boss. Pretty good. Yeah, I think if you were to wait 221, I think you'd be there for about 3 hours. 3 hours for one LB run, by the way. So I just asked, like, is 241 first place? I appreciate they said yes. And by this point, we've been here for about 2 hours. So next one I'm going to stream because it's actually quite long. And then he's like, yeah, I feel sad. Okay, yeah, whatever, right? So let's cut over to when we're about to lose. I'm pretty sure this is week 222. Yeah, 222. Maybe I was like, oh, you're trolling. Or, I mean, Sam was like, oh, Rhino AFK, which is me. And I'm like, no, I'm here. I have auto on. And then Rhino was Rhino trolling. You know, you can read the chat. I'm not gonna read everything out loud. You guys can read chat. Yeah. But yeah, by this point I was like, oh, we're gonna lose because like what these guys are getting. But yeah, we did kill the. Oh yeah, wait, I already mentioned we killed the 20 boss. But yeah, we're like 223 question mark type shit, and we're all like, oh, we're gonna get it. We did manage to pull it. When I zoomed in, I was actually speaking there. I don't know what I said exactly, but yeah, I again wasn't picking up audio. Now it is. So yeah, it kind of sucks that we had to do all this, but yeah. So I'll play some background music over this stuff, because again, I don't I don't really need you guys to be like super bored or anything like that. But yeah, so we were like thinking, oh, we're gonna lose here. That's all I thought, because I'm like, dude, we're like so close to death. But that time stop from Kurumi there as well, which I'm pretty sure it's mine because I have mine on auto. I don't know about Sam or Mimo, but mine was on auto. And Mimo has popped his Alucard. I don't know why he did that, because mine is stronger. Mine is full stats, obviously. His is full SS stats, mine is full triple S. So, like, why did you pop your Alucard? Yeah, I was trolling a little bit. But it's okay. Don't let me the only one to talk to Philip. Praying emoji. That's what Skize said at wave 223. This is where we lose at, actually. I was really hoping we could beat these, but like we obviously don't. Oh, you guys kind of knew because from the title and all that stuff, but you know. I'm sorry I'm like kind of not talking a lot too, like kind of commentating over this because my mouth hurts. Oh yeah, I remember I was like in here, so I was like trying to have a lol or whatever or some shit. And yeah, we lose to, I believe, the next couple of mods that come through, like one of those like guys that are like the size of like our units, not with the bigger dudes, like the good spirits or whatever. Like the one that's like almost out of base, we kill that one. And then the next couple ones that actually get close, we do lose to. I should have put him up here, by the way. I didn't, because I was like, oh, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna kill him. We didn't kill him. Obviously, we lose. As you guys can see, look at all of them. Just running through to the base, yeah. At this point, I pop mob because I'm like, oh shit, we're gonna lose. So I was thinking maybe mob can save us. Nope, we lost. If I pop mob earlier, maybe we could have stayed alive for an extra wave. But yeah. So that's it for the run. And onto our placements, which I'm gonna have to put the screenshot. So where I place is, I'm not even sure where I place this on the screenshot, so I believe I'm either top 21 or top 22 right now, which we did not get top 20, doesn't really matter. We're on LB, right? My shit's not loaded in game. Okay, well, I thought it would be loaded in game. It's not. So, yeah, editing me. Screenshot on screen, please. Thank you. And yeah, so that's where we placed, right? We got like 24 to or 26 to 22. Pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Ace is definitely gonna pass us. We're gonna drop a little bit. We're gonna drop probably about like 3 slots maybe. And yeah, tomorrow we're gonna be doing, or at some point during the weekend, we're gonna be doing the next LB run, which should be the Demon Slayer map. So I should be on 2 leaderboards. Pretty hyped about that. Pretty excited to see where I will land on those leaderboards, of course, because those leaderboards are infinite leaderboards. You know, they're long. So I'm gonna be streaming that. So yeah, make sure you go follow the Twitch link in the description, and also join the Discord to be notified of when I'm doing that stream, because I don't want you guys to miss out on that stream, because I feel like that stream is gonna be very, very long, to the point where we're trying to get a really good run. So yeah, please. Right now, highest wave is 227. I don't know if we're gonna be able to beat that, but we're definitely gonna be able to get at least 200 and like 12 at least. I think bare minimum we can get that. Probably maybe in like 216, which Informal actually has. That's surprising. Didn't think he played this game. I guess he does because he has Mac for it. So never mind. But yeah, that's gonna be the next leaderboard run. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And yeah, join the Discord, follow the Twitch link in the description, and also the video that's showing up on screen right now. It's the video YouTube wants to watch. Also, don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this, maybe, and other things like that. But yeah, see ya.